Good day everyone, you're welcome back to my channel. What I have today is how to make a breast cut blouse. It's a simple method I'm going to use, and for you to be able to benefit or achieve the best out of this is to just watch this tutorial to the end. Thank you very much. And if this is your first time you watch my tutorial, I welcome you to this channel. All you need to do is to click on the subscribe button, like my videos to appreciate my work, and you can also share it as well. Now always put on your notification bell so that each time I release a new video you can have access to it. Thank you very much. Now to start, I'm going to dish out the measurement of this particular blouse. I have the length to be 22.5 inches. That is the full length of this blouse. I have the bust 38 inches, the under bust 32 inches, and the waist 33 inches. I have the shoulder line to be 16 inches. So to start off, I'm going to divide the biggest part of the body, which is the bust, 38 inches divided by 2, which gives me 19 inches. So I'm going to have two pieces, both the front, which is the front and the back panel. So when I'm through, I will show you what I've just achieved. Now to cut out the fabric, like I said I will be working on the biggest part of the bodies, which is the bust. 38 divided by 2 gives me 19 inches, and 19 inches I'm going to add extra 8 inches. So 19 plus 8 gives me 27 inches. It means for the front panel I shall be making the width 27 inches, while for the back 27 inches. But the upper part, that is the half length of this blouse, I have it to be 15.5 inches, and 15.5 inches plus 1 inch gives me 16.5 inches. So I shall be cutting the length of 16.5 inches. I have it here like so. Can you see? I have my 16.5 inches. So, and the width, like I said, is 27 inches altogether. So I have my 27 inches here. So I will trace it here, 27 inches. Also here, 27 inches. After which I connect these lines. So I will be connecting this line to cut the pieces out. So I'm going to connect these lines first. Now, having connected the lines, I will go ahead to cut it out. I will also cut this out. So right now, I'm going to slit this into two. Having slitted it, I shall be working on the wrong side of this fabric. This is the right side, and this is the wrong side. So I'm going to fold it into two this way and place it on each other. I'll also fold the second piece and place it like so. Now, as you can see, I've left the zipper allowance of 1 inch. Can you see? This is for the zipper allowance of 1 inch. So we can now start properly. So the shoulder line, like I said, is 16 inches. Because it's on folds, so I'm going to divide it by 2. I have 8 inches. I'm going to add 0.5 inch, which gives me the total of 8.5 inches, or I make it less than 8.5 inches. So I have it here. Now, for the armhole line, I'm going to mark 9 inches. Now, coming to the neckline, I'm going to mark 3.5 inches. I have it here. Then the depth for the front panel, I will be marking 5 inches. And I'm going to make a line here. I connect these lines. Now for the back piece, this is the depth of the front neckline. For that of the back, I'll make it 2.5. 0.5 inches. I'm going to connect. Then I make my curve. This one has to be extended to this because it's the back neck depth. Now for the slope of the shoulder, it's less than 1 inch. I mark it here. So I connect. So for the bust, so right now, because it's a breast cut, let me quickly extend this line to this place because I'm going to work on each of them separately. So I'll make my curve. From this point, I have 8 inches. So I'm going to, from this place to this place, I mark my 4.5 inches for me to be able to make a very nice curve. So right now, I'm going to cut. the back piece. So I'm going to remove this first. This is my front panel. Then I'm going to mark from this. I shall be marking 7 inches here. So I'm going to connect these lines, these straight lines together. As I'm sorry to tell you that this breast cut blouse is the one that has yoke. So right now, I will be cutting this off. I'm going to keep this aside. Now, from this place, I'm going to mark 4 inches. You remember what I cut here, including the shoulder slope, was just approximately 8 inches. 8 inches. So from here, I shall be marking 3 inches, a straight 3 inches here, 3 inches here. From the up here, then I make a straight line to connect these lines together. Now these 3 inches I've just marked serves as my breast point line. It serves as my breast point line. Then the under bust is 13, so I shall be marking 6 here. That is another 3. I'm going to connect this as well. So this is my BP. This BP represents breast point line. Then this one is my UB, and this UB represents under bust line. So right now, like I said, from this edge I will be marking 4 inches downward. So I'm going to connect these lines. Now I haven't connected these lines. So from here, I'm going to mark 0.5 inch inward. I have it here. Here too, less than 1 inch. I have it there. Then here, I shall be marking 2 inches inward. So I'm going to bring my line. I will connect that line to this place, but it must not be a sharp, it must not be a straight line. It must not be a straight line. It has to be a little bit curved. Here I have 1 inch, this space. Then here I'll be connecting as well 2 inches also. Then downward. From here 2 inches, here 2 inches, I connect these lines together to give me the curve, the breast curve effect. Can you see? So right now, what I shall be doing is to cut it out. Can you see? Now I bring this back. I use my pin to hold it. So our bust, we are going to measure the bust right now. The bust is 38 inches. 38 divided by 4 gives me 9.5 inches. So I'm going to mark. I have my 9.5 inches right here. Plus this space here. I have it it's less than 1.5 inch or approximately 1.5 inch. I have it here because I will have to return it back. Then for the line, 1 inch. So I have it here. Then coming to the under bust. Under bust is 32. 32 divided by 4 gives me 8 inches. I have my 8 inches right here. As you can see, look at this allowance. We have to fix it back. What I have here is the total of 3 inches. So I'm going to add it back. 3 inches here plus 1 inch for the line. Then this 1 inch is for the seam allowance, like I have it here. So coming to the waist is 33 inches. 33 inches divided by 4 is less than 8.5 inches. So I have it here. Plus the space I have here, and we have to fill it, 3 inches. I have it here. Plus 1 inch. Then plus another 1 inch. So that is it for this. So I'm going to keep this aside right now. Then, like I said, is a yoked blouse. So I won't be using this one. I will be using another material to cut out exactly what I have here. So that is that on the front panel. Now, by the time I sew the front panel, I'm going to make 0.5 inward to give me the shape on the armhole line. Now coming to the back panel, here is my back panel. I'm going to measure from this place. I will be measuring 4 inches. Please, if you have any question regarding this particular tutorial, please don't hesitate to drop your question in the comment section so that it will be attended to on time. So 4 inches. I'm going to connect up to this point. The essence of this line is to mark our dart for the back panel. So I'm going to measure 1 inch, both on the left and the right side of the fabric. Then I'm going to measure 5.5 inches. Or I extend it to 6 inches. 6 inches. So I'm going to connect in a triangular form. So right now, for the bust, 38 divided by 4 gives me 9.5 inches. I have it here. So like this one is just a normal dart. If you want it princess dart, I can also do it. Maybe in my next video, that's what I shall be doing. So that if you don't want this normal dart, you can make it a princess. You can make this back panel a princess dart. So I have it 9.5 inches here. Can you see? Then plus 1 inch for the zipper allowance. I put my 1 inch zipper allowance, then 1 inch for my seam allowance. Coming to the waist is 33 inches. I have less than 8.5 inches is less than that because 33 divided by 4, that's what I'm calculating right now. Then plus this dart, I have it 2 inches. I'm going to include it, 2 inches for the dart. Then my seam allowance 1 inch. So I'm going to connect these lines, after which I throw this off. So I'm going to cut this one off. So, and I will slit this for the zipper purpose. Now, don't forget, I'm going to lower this because this is the front panel, the depth of the front panel neckline. That is the reason why I've used my chalk to mark it so that you don't forget. So that is that. We have finally come to the end of this tutorial. Now, some may find it difficult to or be confused that how do I fix my stay. I use wording, that is the soft texture stay. Then all you need to do is just to place it, these pieces. You would have placed these pieces on that steel and cut it out before you start stitching. So that is that on this tutorial. If you like this video, you can give it a thumbs up by clicking the like button. Thank you very much. Bye bye for now.